Hey, wanted to do a little video. This is Roscoe, and as you can see, he's trained. So I'll give you guys basically the rundown. He won't pee or crap in the house. So he's trained in every way. He had a brother, which was another dog, and he has a cat. So he is friendly with animals. The only thing, he doesn't hang out with other animals outside of the cat and the dog, which his brother passed away as well. So this is the second loss in his life. And it's really sad because he's loyal. I mean, if you've ever seen like the stories of the dog that's like waiting for the master that passed away, this is one of them. He adored his master. So the gentleman was an elderly gentleman. He used to sit on the couch and just watch TV with his owner, and very protective of him. The bad would be that he just needs to be trained a little bit. I taught him a few tricks so he can sit and shake. So he's very smart, incredibly smart. He loves to learn tricks and stuff. He loves going out. Once you say the word out, he knows what it means. So he does understand the meaning of several different words. And his story is that he was a rescue. And like the owner said, the dog picked him. And the dog didn't have a name. The dog actually was smart enough to pick his own name, which is Roscoe. So the owner was watching the Dukes of Hazzard, and as soon as he heard the name Roscoe, his little ears perked up and he said, "Roscoe?" And that was it. So this is Roscoe. And what can I tell you? He's a very good, loyal dog. With children, again, he's got to get used to them because we do have neighbors that have children. And as long as the children don't, like I said, he just needs a little training, that's all. Like I always told the owner to take him out and let him interact with other animals and stuff. But again, he did have the cat and the dog at home. The neighbors do have children and stuff, but it just takes him a little while to warm up to people. I don't know if that makes any sense. And now with the things that he's going through, he just looks at me and wants to know where his owner is. And yeah, I can't even imagine what he's going through right now. So it's very important to me to make sure. It was one of the things that I had spoken with his owner. He said just make sure that the dog gets a good place. I mean, this is his heart still in this world. This was his child. Let's put it to you that way. And the dog gave him as much love as he gave the dog. So I know he's a very loving dog, very caring dog. Again, he's very smart. He just needs to be trained a little bit. He won't crap in the house. He won't pee in the house. He eats his food normally. Now I think he's a little depressed. So I've been mixing his food with like a canned chicken so that he can eat. It gives him a little bit of diarrhea, but I just don't want him to stop eating. So you could very easily train him to go back to the regular food and stuff. But I think for now, to give him something like a little treat so that he can eat probably would be a good idea. As you can see, he does his thing, and then he's a good dog, very loyal and very loving. Roscoe, come here. Sit, Roscoe. Sit, puppy. Sit. Okay. Usually when he's outside, he's too distracted to listen to commands and stuff. So that is another thing that you might want to consider. But once he's indoors, he's got his bed, so he sleeps on his own bed. And again, the only con I can tell you is that he will bark at just about everything that passes by the window, because he is protective. So, and I don't think that that's a big issue. You can train him. Since he was not my dog, I just taught him a few tricks, but I really couldn't get him to, open up, because he's got a great personality. Again, his brother was a dog and he has a cat, so he's used to both kind of animals. He doesn't see them as threats. And the children, like I said, the neighbors have children, so he hasn't had a lot of contact with children, but he doesn't, he's not aggressive or anything like that. So right now you see him eating grass because his stomach has been a little bit upset, I think, with, I think he knows. So anyways, again, that's Roscoe. And he's a good dog. He just needs a little training and a little love. He was a rescue. And so I think he's been through this before. He lost his brother. Now he lost his owner. And I just want to make sure that the dog gets a good home. I think that anybody that has like a large yard or something like that, because he grew up pretty much in a small little apartment, and we took him out as much as we could, but you know, it wasn't my dog, so I couldn't take him out to like Lake Eola and stuff like that. He just, again, he just needs a good home, and he really does deserve it. He's a very loyal dog and very loving as well. So anyways, that's my rundown on Roscoe. Roscoe. Yeah, he's very, like when you take him out on the leash, he is like in another world because he doesn't go out very much. So he only goes out twice a day. Feeding him, he's got his schedule already worked in, so he'll look at you. If you say food or you say out, he knows what it means. And if you tell him the command, home, Roscoe, home, come on, home. So he does know. The only thing he does when he's outside, he does get a little aloof. So, and again, I just want to do right by my roommate. You know, this was one of the things, the only thing that he really left me in charge of was to make sure that the dog got a good home. And again, he's a loving dog, a caring dog. He just needs to be trained a little bit, and I think he'll be a mate for life. Anyways, peace.